So let's talk about some more examples of Leo here before we wrap up. This one is Specticad. This is a really cool one. This requires a lot of setup and input, but I'll just run the video and kind of talk you through it here. So with Leo, if you have a spec, say I need to design a SOLIDWORKS model, it's a steel structure and it needs to adhere to basically these parameters. You give it shape, maximum capacity, maximum diameter, all of these things, and it will go through and create a weldment structure for you based on the inputs. And you can see it's kind of iterating. It's doing a little bit of simulation on
Simulation.
there.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
It's actually simulating the forces of whatever load is going to be on this structure, and it's doing that all as part of Leo. So that's exactly in the wheelhouse of Leo. And what you get, and this is kind of a sped up, demo simulation type deal here. This is not the real world time, but in a much shorter amount of time, you get this fully fledged kind of complex weldment structure that you can then get manufactured pretty easily. Got a whole cut list, boom, you're good to go.
Yeah, this is where I was talking about too. I think it's going to teach people a lot because look how many features and folders are organized the way it built it. I mean, nobody models that way. It's so clean, right? So
Yeah,
ideally
yeah,
people are going to
exactly.
see that and they're going to start going, "Oh, I didn't even realize I should have grouped these in this way and I didn't need all these other extra features." So I'm excited for this to actually show people how to model properly, including myself, how you might need to actually model things.
And we got two more here, but we're running short on time. Let me
Yeah.
do the image to mesh here. This one's really cool.
And then can I show two videos? I've got I've
Yes.
got one that I wanted to show on my screen that might be a little bit easier to see, which is the assembly instructions.
Okay. We'll get
And
there here in a
then,
second.
yeah.
This one, we're still in Leo here. Image to mesh. Hi, what can I help you with? Can you help me convert some images to mesh? Sure. So go ahead and upload the images and can just select the media. Very straightforward type of inputs, very similar to other chats that you might have experienced. And it goes ahead and it takes this model and does its best to pull it into a 3D model. And it's not necessarily parametric, but an outline, it's a representation of this thing. And then you can kind of assign some parametric features to the part that you want to model, which in this case is this little cup holder. And you can get the information that you need from a quick scan. This is kind of
Yeah.
next level stuff. So don't expect this right away, but I would love to hear if you guys are able to actually get any positive image recognition yet. I think these tools are just on the cusp of being available to everybody.
Mhm. Yeah, and the power's already in here to actually scan a sketch or an image. If you have a sketch image and it has some dimensions on it, these companions can read those dimensions. It'll actually assume some of the other if you're missing dimensions. So if you have a curve, but you have a couple different dimensions in there, but you don't have the curve dimensioned. Well, it'll assume, okay, based on the proportions, this is probably what this curve is. And it'll start applying those. So it'll already do that, which is pretty neat.